Welcome back to Con Sports. We have a night game here for you. As 0-2 San Francisco, led by the winless Yin, takes on rookie Dingus of the Miami Stingrays. In what's sure to be a good matchup, he scored 46 points but allowed 55 in his last game. Meanwhile, Yin allowed only 25 but scored only 20. Opposite games for both teams, but they still both lost. And we'll be right back with kickoff in a second, but here's your ball game. Well, we can start this game. Yin won the toss. Wow. And chose to receive, which means the Patriots will have the first possession of the night. Both teams are 0-2. Both are players looking for their first career win. Yin has been close. He has a playoff game of experience. However, he lost in that 35-42. Both teams fighting to stay alive in their division. Miami currently lead off of games played. Here's the kickoff. Has to be redone. And Miles is trying to interfere with the field. Anyways, here's the real kickoff. Now there's going to have to be another redo as Miles keeps messing with the pylons. Now here is the actual kickoff. Let's get this thing underway as it's a low one. Yin receives it. He's going to get past the 40. Up to midfield to start things off, and the ball placement brings him already past, avoiding punt range. Great start for Yin so far. Here's 1st and 25 on the first snap of the game. Tries to draw him off sides. Will not work. Cuts to his right. Gets more yards. Now already 2nd and inches. Knocking on the door of the red zone. Dingus showing discipline so far. As he gets past for the 1st and goal. Already a red zone trip today. Here's 1st and goal from the 15. Gonna have to be a tags redo here. Both teams started off 0-2, but their fortunes are very different. As the Liberty League South is in an active division, let's just say Miami does lead at 0-2. And San Francisco previously had the chance to lead at 0-2, but Portland has been on an insane two-win run. As Yin punches it in for the first of the night. San Francisco takes a lead here at home. And as I was saying, it's going to be difficult for him to try to take first in the division, but if he wins here and he beats Portland in his next matchup, he could take a lead at 2-2 as he gets in for the 1-point conversion. A quick drive, quick score. Already efficient on special teams and offense. Dingus having terrible special teams luck as he gave up a safety on a kickoff in his last game at Portland. However, he did have a great offensive day, scoring 46 points. So here's his first possession. Minute 18 left in the quarter. Here's the kickoff. It's up. It's going to be way up. That's going to bounce down to the ground. Lots of hang time. Pushes him way back. Dingus stopped at the 13. And that's going to set him up for a tricky 1st and 25. Charges forwards. The tip brings him way up about 5 yards or so. Dingus. Some may call him the tipster because every single tip seems to benefit him in every game so far. He was only 1 score away from Rochester when they played. 13-21 in an unlikely good debut for a rookie. Quick run gets stopped there just before midfield. Here's 2nd down. Tries to get a false start, will not work. Charges forwards again. That's going to bring up 3rd down. San Francisco's defense has been waking up here this season. Worst defense in the league last season, but you kind of expect that of a rookie as he breaks off. A tremendous run. Brings him forwards for the 1st and goal. From the 10. Here's Dingus. Charges forwards yet again. That's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that so far this drive. He can't be too predictable. Not yet. Now it is. Touchdown, Miami. Their 1st of the night. And Dingus's offense moved very efficiently against Portland. So we'll have to see how that factors in throughout the game as we have a tags redo here. Roblox not on his side. He ties it up at 7-7. 19 seconds in the 1st quarter. As Miles isn't doing anything except for lagging up the game, he gets hubbed. So anyways, still in the 1st quarter, he gets another low kick. Now he can bring it forwards. Jukes him. Another great return. Special teams has been on Yin's side today. Here's 1st and 25 near midfield. Chance for another quick possession. Here we go. Gets to his right. Doesn't get many yards there. Ball placement does bring him up. Oh! And he gets a juke for a 1st down. Unexpected. As we're going to take this into the 2nd quarter. Yin riding off of some offensive momentum here. Also having the upper leg on special teams. Here we go. In quarter 2 of 4 in this game. Yin gets set. 1st and 25. Getting near his 2nd red zone trip of the night. Gets stopped. Only 3 yards actually on that. Some missed coverage there. Close, but didn't bring him up. That's going to be third and short. Almost went off sides there. Got to be careful. Tags redo here. Knocking on the door of the end zone. Here's Yin, 3rd and short. Gets in for the touchdown. San Francisco take a lead in the middle of the 2nd. Now here's the 1 point. Gets through off of a phase. Minute 28 left. Not too long of a possession here. Dingus has more than enough time to score. And maybe Yin could have time for a response. Beautiful Golden Gate Stadium, possibly the host of Biloxi Bowl 20 as he kicks that out of bounds. That's going to have to be a redo. So a few days ago, the actual host of Biloxi Bowl 19 was confirmed to be Lynch Field in Cincinnati. It's going to be an interesting matchup. First indoor stadium built in a long while since Globe Bank. The venue lit up in Patriots red and gold for this special primetime matchup between two relatively new teams. As we're going to have to go to a commercial here. We'll be right back. Dingus came back earlier than expected. Here's the kickoff now. Minute 28 in the second quarter for a refresher. He's going to send this one high, and that's going to be taken to the 30. Good start for Dingus, unlike his last drive, which started at the 13. First down doesn't get much, only 5 yards. Gonna need to pick it up here. And he goes off sides. Dingus gets some help there off of a defensive mistake. Close to being offsides again. Gets past him, but only gets 10 yards. Now here's third and short. As we take it down under a minute in this game. In this half, sorry. Goes off sides again. Now here's third and inches. Pushes past, gets more. Another phase. Gets him more yards. Close to the red zone, first and goal. But Yin could have time to respond here. Dingus takes it 5 yards. Here's second and goal. Takes it. I mean, he like slid. I don't mean slid, but like, that was a good run. Caught the defense off guard. Goes slightly up the middle. Then slowly curved to your right. Didn't think that was going to work for the touchdown, but Miami has it tied now. But then again, Yin does have time for possibly a touchdown. As there is a whopping 44 seconds left on the clock. Dingus can't onside yet, even if he wanted to. So this means Yin will get the ball in scoring position. Here's the kickoff. His third reception of the night. Both of them have been low balls so far. They just rolled on the ground and gone straight to him. But this one goes up. That's going to be taken out to the 30 for a touchback. Now with 44 seconds left in all 3 timeouts, you have to be a little bit careful here, but more time than we thought. Dingus choosing to play back on defense. Wasn't ready. Gets past for the first down already. Was he ready, though? He got caught off guard. Now with 40 seconds left in all 3 timeouts. Oh, wait, that's not... Wait a second. Miles did it on me and it wasn't called, so I suppose it's legal. 40 seconds on the clock. First and 25. Yin charges through. Doesn't get the phase, but does get some advantage with the ball placement. Last play until the 30-second warning, but he'll take it down there. Now tip rule no longer applies. Yin charges forwards, gets a phase. Down to the end zone. 29-yard run. brings San Francisco in the lead early. Already 20-14. This offense has been firing on all cylinders so far. Dingus does have more than enough time to respond with maybe a field goal, possibly even a touchdown. And he stopped! Didn't get up in time to spot it, so that's short. It remains 20-14. Possibly. Because sometimes on extra points, if you just sit there, the ref can actually spot where the ball actually clips to. And that has changed the results of some conversions, but you got to stay down. But you can't blame it on Yin. He didn't know. As Miami will get their third possession of the half. Remember, this team scored a whopping 46 points last game. An insane stat for a rookie. In his second game ever, but his defense did allow 55, and there has been some defensive weakness showing in both teams, particularly the Stingrays, but remember, this game is basically a toss-up. Kicks it out of bounds. That'll possibly work in his favor, though. Won't be a redo. Starts off with good field position. Can score again before the half. Even Dingus is surprised. Special teams actually work for him. Goes off sides. Gets better field position. Yin not having it anymore. He'll set. Oh, and he goes off sides again. Now that's 1st and 15. Already past midfield. Tip rule does not apply anymore. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, he called a timeout. 23 seconds on the clock. Miami uses 1 of 3. San Francisco still has all 3. Here's 2nd and 6. Gets a juke, gets way past, down into the red zone. Down to about the 14. We'll mark it. And this is going to be one quick drive. Already in for the touchdown. 9 seconds on the clock. Miami already ties it up, can take an early lead with a 1 point. What a game for these offenses so far. Dinga is showing that his offense can respond too. But then again, oh, this could actually be his first lead in AFA history if he makes this. A historic moment for the Miami Stingrays, at least in the AFA. Here's the 1 point. He gets it. First lead in franchise history comes here in the final moments of the second quarter in San Francisco. 9 seconds on the clock. Yin needs to be safe here. Does have all 3 timeouts. Could go for a field goal. Will he choose to fair catch it no matter where it goes or where he catches it? Will not choose to fair catch. He will have time to run plays. Another botch kick, but that'll just be a redo. Did not cross the 50 quite yet. As the kick is up, that's going to be... Yin is immediately taken down. 8 seconds on the clock. Let's see if he'll run some plays first. Okay. Here's his 4th possession of the night, down by 1. If I'm him, I'd run another play, then just call a timeout. Because even if he's slow to start, or even if he's slow to call it, he still has a few seconds left to spare. Let's see when it's going to be called. Miami will call it. 3 seconds on the clock. That was kind of late, though. At this point, you just go for the field goal. You could get another runoff, but he thought he had to run again. But here is the field goal from 65 yards to take a lead. If not, he trails going into halftime. It is up. Almost got blocked, and it's good. San Francisco takes a lead. 4 drives, 4 scores. 21-23 at the half. What a game so far for both teams. Dingus coming up just short of the block that could have still gotten him that lead. Well, he can take that lead back, but it's going to be a little less than he originally thought. Possibly only 5 points, which Yin could work with. He has made 2-point conversions in the past. On a whim sometimes. He's made multiple in games before. Yin's always an exciting player to watch. So is Dingus. As the kick. He's not going to try to down it. Dingus receives. Past the 45, past the 50, 45. Jukes down at about the San Francisco 44 as his offense gets a great start. First and 25 on San Francisco's side of the field. Here's Dingus. Opportunity to take a lead. Jukes past him. Gets only about 10 yards or so. Still a good pickup. Both teams a little sloppy on defense, but he gets past. Oh, and the tip brings him forwards. On defense and offense, you can call him the tipster. 3rd down. Now in the red zone. Just charges forwards, but does not get it. Here's 4th and short. Yin has made a stop on 4th down in the red zone, but this is close. Here's 4th. Gets past and gets more. Tip will bring him back. Here's 1st and goal for Miami. Time taken off the clock. Gets past him. Gets stopped just shy of the goal line. Here's the chance to punch it in. Gets him off sides. Just barely. But he will decline that as Miami now takes a lead. 27-23. Sorry. Oh no, we're going to have a redo here. Okay, he will take that as a touchdown. 47 seconds on the clock. Miami leads now by 4 points. Chance to make it 5. Yin will not bite on the 1 point. Still will not. And all night you've seen follow the blue block, if you will. Here's the line of scrimmage. He'll just go. He'll start at the left, but then he'll juke right, and that usually gets him phases, and that gets him good gains. And you know, the AFL philosophy, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's been working for Dingus all night on offense. I doubt he's going to change it up anytime soon unless he has to. Scoreboard correction is 20-23. Muffed kick goes up. Going to be way back for the 30. Oh no, he received it. Caught Dingus off guard. He's going. FaZe gets him past midfield. What a play by Yin. The good special teams day just continues for him. What a way to catch your opponent off guard. Excellent work by Yin here to get back in this. And that's kind of the plays you want to see out of your... that's kind of the plays you want to see out of yourself. And that's why the kickoff rules got changed. More plays like that happen, and it just gets more exciting. Play clock winds down. Charges forwards, gets a FaZe down into the red zone now. Here's first and goal. FaZe is through again. The FaZes have been helping him this drive. And here it is, the touchdown. To bring them back into the lead. Could go for 2 to make it 31-28. I don't know if he will, though. He could. Now San Francisco takes the lead here in the late third quarter. You know, he could go up. He could go for the 2-point. But he chooses to just take the 1. Now it's up to 30-28. San Francisco does take a lead in the waning seconds of the third. 9 seconds left. Now Dingus will get his 5th possession of the night. San Francisco now up by 2. Now here we are with the kickoff. And pending when he kicks it. Now he will. But it's a bad kick. He's going to down it. Good call. That's going to get down at the 40. But had Dingus got that, that would have been an amazing play. Definitely would have broken off for a touchdown there. Oh, and he catches him off guard already in the red zone. Using Yin's own play against him. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Now we have an exciting fourth for you. Sweet revenge, he says, as Yin's first signature play gets used against him. Already first and goal from the 20 to start off the fourth quarter. He's going to get about 9 yards or so on that. Tip brings him back. Here's second and goal. Tries to draw him off sides. Almost works. Will not, though. Charges down the middle. Gets tipped for no gain, no loss. As we will have a quick timeout here from Golden State Stadium in San Francisco. As we're already back in this game. Here's third and goal for Dingus. Has the chance to punch it in here. Barely doesn't go off sides. Takes it in. Touchdown Miami to take the lead back. Now 34-30. This could be a high-scoring one, folks. Plenty of time left in the game. Here's the one-point conversion. Neither team trying to take a risk with the extra points to go up a full touchdown. Tags redo here, though. Here's the conversion to extend Miami's lead. Roblox not helping him there. Uses the same play he did all night to get it. Now it's 35-30. And if I'm San Francisco, I'm probably going to go for the 2-point after this touchdown. And, you know, it's a just cuz thing. Because if you do get the 2-point, then you basically guarantee overtime. If you waste enough time and force him to a field goal, the kick is bad. It's going to be out at the 40. Yin starts off with good field position. Maybe a good sign for Miami, so less time can be wasted. Tries to draw him off sides on 1st and 25 near midfield. Goes forwards, gets a phase. Goes forwards again, gets another phase. Now here's 3rd and inches. Pushes it through. The juke brings him back, but he barely just did get forwards. Instance of good ball placement. Yin did get spun backwards, but it was barely just enough in the end. Trying to draw him off sides. Dingus will play in the backfield. As he misses that tackle, down to the 6 for a first down. Now he can take a lead early in this thing. Plenty of time left in this game. Gets stopped. 2nd and goal at the goal line. Now he's in for the touchdown. 52 seconds on the clock. San Francisco take the lead again. This matchup has been nothing short of exciting so far. He's going to take the 1-point kick. And if you're an AFA veteran, you know what's coming next. Ari did this either in the National League Championship or Bloxy Bowl. Keep an eye on if he goes off sides. Oh, he's going to get stopped. He tried to go for the big 2-point. Did not work. Oh, Yin had the right idea, but the wrong execution. Just couldn't get past Dingus. And a rare defensive stop. Well, now he stopped 2 of his conversions today. And that's been the key difference. Had he not stopped him in the first place, he would have been down by 3. But now he's only down by 1 and can take a big lead here. Now he's going for an onside to secure his lead. If San Francisco gets this, it could be game. But remember, in clutch moments, even with the chance to win, we just haven't seen good field management off of Yin as he went for on 4th and 10 with a fake field goal in his hands. That did not cross the 40. Now they're going to have to redo it. Keep an eye on if it crosses the 40 or not. And who gets it once it crosses the 40. Remember, it's just that touch. If Yin gets this, it would be a great play. But straight to Dingus. He got it. He got it, but he goes for a big loss here. But Miami does get the football with a chance for their first ever franchise victory in game number 3. "46 seconds on the clock. Gonna need to be a little bit smart with time here, but you do have time on the clock. Remember last 1-minute drill, he went for a quick touchdown to give Yin another chance to score. So he's going to need to be careful as he gets past. Ball placement brings him up. Does his same signature play. That's what he's rode on today, as Yin couldn't really stop it. Gets past. Right to the 30-second warning. Trying to play hurry up here. Getting good yards. Second goal from the 15. Here's Dingus. Tags redo. Now 20 seconds remaining. Oh no, the tip doesn't count because it's after the 30-second warning. He's going to... Now 10 seconds left. He's going to have to be a little bit smart here. But he gets in for the touchdown. 7 seconds on the clock. Back-to-back 40-point games for this team. Miami are having a great offensive day so far, as they could get their first franchise win in back-to-back 40-point games. Will he go for 2 here to make it a full touchdown difference, or will he not? Either way, it might not matter because Yin's got quite a ways to go before a touchdown. He gets in 42-36. What an offensive performance from both teams. This is their biggest development game yet. This season, Yin has kind of slowed down on offense, and now we're back to the classic full steam ahead Yin we know. Now, Yin was in this situation a season ago versus Portland, almost did get the touchdown, but it was ruled back after just barely being ruled against him with a 5-minute long official review. That took forever to rule, as this one is going to be low. Yin takes it. Going to return it. Spun down. 3 seconds on the clock. That's game. And another miscue leads to the game ending 42-36, a pure shootout of shootouts. Miami gets their first win in franchise history, but not quite yet. Not quite. Remember, he cannot fake this, so this is just to get pity points. Yin perfect on all possessions so far. Already 1 for 1 on field goals from the 65. This one is from the 61. That's going to be up and good, as we have a final here from San Francisco, 39-42. And that's all from Con Sports. We'll see you another time, possibly for Portland, San Francisco to take the division. Well, we say so long from San Francisco.